Hi there. My name is Leonard Parker, and I'm the owner of Destiny Marketing Solutions. We're a digital marketing agency focused on helping restoration contractors and damage restoration business owners really up their game when it comes to their digital marketing strategy and execution. In this video, I'm going to talk a bit about damage restoration companies and how you can stay ahead of the online marketing evolution. And reason why I thought this would be a good topic because as a digital marketer, I'm bombarded by new technologies, new trends that all sound great. However, they may not be the best for your business and may not be worth your energy. So in this video, I'm going to take it a little bit different and focus on those things that regardless if Google goes away, I don't think online is going anywhere anytime soon, but these are some of the fundamental building blocks that when combined with new marketing technologies can really help you succeed and really help you stay ahead of the curve for your local competition and even just in general in your area. Now, many times in many of these videos, I've talked about this idea on own assets online and rented assets. So let's say if you put most of your marketing spend into an advertising campaign where the go-to there is Google Ads, or maybe you're also doing social media ads. So it's great that you spend the money, you get the leads as soon as possible, but the problem is that as soon as you turn off those ads, then you're going to no longer get that traffic, no longer get those leads. What I always recommend is doing a combination of paid ads and also building up your own asset, which would be your website, which would be your social media profiles, and really any other presence that you have online that you own, that you can actually log into and make edits to. And I think over time, just how real estate will work offline, over time, you're going to have so much value with your own assets that maybe you don't have to rely as much on paid advertising to generate the same amount of business. Now, and I'll start with your website. How do you make sure that your website builds value over time? And I really think it comes down to two things. One, content. Now, I know there are some marketers out there that say content isn't important, blogging regularly isn't important, and there is some cases where if it's better to maybe if you can only put together one, super blog article every 3 months, that's better than doing something weekly, which isn't as good or as mediocre. In that case, I would agree. But if you're going about it the white hat way, white hat is basically anything that is considered ethical in SEO world. You also have gray hat and black hat, but that's what it's considered. I think SEO by default is gray or black hat because you're manipulating the search engine, you're manipulating your website to improve your presence. But that's a topic for another video. But I think one of the best investments you can make is content. And when it comes to content, I always say, let's say you don't want to outsource it and you want to keep things, someone is producing it on your team. I would say stick to your individual strengths. And let's say you might be a great writer. You might be able to put together content that's really detailed and do so in an efficient manner. In that case, by all means, blog. However, maybe you're not the best writer in the world, but you're great on video or you have a great radio voice. In that case, you may want to look at putting together a video channel. So really building up a YouTube channel or putting together a podcast. And in these cases, you always want to, regardless of the medium that you decide for your damage restoration business, you want to address your customers and your potential customers' pain points. And sometimes that might not always have to do with damage restoration. Maybe there's, different things that a homeowner should know to prevent having to call the damage restoration owner or business owner, or having a need for disaster recovery services. You might think, okay, well, why would I sway them away from being a potential customer? Well, there's the thing about trust, and if you can build trust and provide great information, there's something that goes beyond SEO, that goes beyond online marketing, where you really build a positive sentiment around your brand, around your company. And over time, that's really going to pay off, because maybe that person who is reading your blog article or watching your video, maybe they don't have a need for your services, but they probably know a lot of people who, there's a good chance someone in that group would need your services. So I wrap all of this up to say content is always going to be a big part of any digital strategy. And, regardless of Facebook or, one of the newer channels, TikTok, regardless of whatever social media platform comes out, or marketing strategy comes out, content will always play a part somewhere in that funnel. Now, content. So what are some other things to think about? So always try to take a proactive approach to your marketing. So yeah, someone might have a disaster. They may wake up with a foot of water in their basement, and they're going to need your services. But you kind of want to already be top of mind before they actually need your services. So what are some ways you can do that? Well, email marketing, it's nothing new. However, it's something I don't see used enough in the damage restoration industry, but it's a great way to stay top of mind. So kind of, going back to a point I mentioned with content, think about what are some other issues that a homeowner or someone who owns or manages an office building may need to know or be helpful for them before they need your services. Email marketing is a great kind of unobtrusive way to stay top of mind. I would say, try to, be more on the conservative side. So no more than maybe once a month. And that way, that's a great channel to share your content, whether it's video, whether you have a podcast, whether it's, actual blog content. That can be a great way to share your content and also drive traffic to your website. Other than email marketing, let's look at offline, for instance, and kind of the same idea. There are different providers that you can actually go out and get their mail address information for new residents of your community. Again, that's a great way to create a first impression. Maybe you can partner up with a local business and offer them a $5 coupon to their next meal. I mean, I like $5 coupons. I don't know about you, but that can be a great way to kind of make a great first impression. Even though they don't know you or don't have a need for your services, they'll know in the future, hey, I remember these guys, they were really nice. I got a free meal off of them. Hey, let's give them a call to see how they can help. So really being proactive with your marketing. And then, I'll also say podcasts. Everyone has a podcast. And, I would always focus on the specific segment that you're trying to go after. So, yeah, you're a damage restoration, and maybe your moneymaker is water damage restoration, but you really want to focus on commercial jobs, so office buildings, and those types of jobs. In that case, really, focus on commercial related issues or commercial building related issues. And if you have been working with business owners or office managers, maybe you already know the type of questions that they have even before they ask them. So put together content that will allow you to disperse that information so that's easily found. And of course, there's a lot of different SEO tactics that you can use to get that content to be more visible online. But the first step is to put together that content. And lastly, always look at, there's a new strategy that comes out. It's okay to test it out for, 60 or 90 days. See if it works for your business. Devote small percentage of your marketing budget to it. And if it doesn't work out, then just throw it away. It's always worth it to test things with your marketing and to be open to something not working out. But on the other end, it could be a great opportunity, or it could really jumpstart something that you didn't consider when doing outreach for your business. So that brings me to the end of the video. Hopefully this video it's more of a kind of mindset thing when thinking about your online presence, your online strategy. If you haven't already, subscribe. We put together videos regularly that's really targeted to helping damage restoration business owners really jumpstart their online marketing or give them some ideas for their online marketing. If you rather or prefer a one-on-one chat where we can talk about your specific issues to your business, feel free to click through to the website and book an appointment. So hopefully this video has been helpful. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.